The Sanavir Cooperative Farm is located in the Sanavir district of the Tohono O'odham Nation. The community has been farming for over 4,000 years, different types of temporary beans, squash, and corn. As Tucson grew and Santa Cruz River ran dry, farming had ceased in the nation. In 1982, the Southern Arizona Water Rights Settlement Act was established, and the elders' wishes came true of returning to an agricultural community.
What we have here is the traditional squash known as the hod. You would rehydrate it and then utilize it however it is that you would use like a fresh squash.
Diabetes epidemic in our community is very high, so preparing these foods for the younger generation will teach them to eat healthier.
In addition to providing the community with these healthy food options, we also have workshops on wild food harvesting and cooking classes.
Here we have cholla buds that were harvested yesterday. It's a workshop that we do for our community. We take them out to the desert and show them how to pick it.
In addition to the wild foods and the traditional crops, we grow heritage grains and other fruits and vegetables that the Spanish have brought over. The Tohono O'odham have cultivated these lands for over 4,000 years, and that played a pivotal role in why Tucson was given the designation of City of Gastronomy.
Here we are at the Mission Garden, where is the place to understand and actually visualize and touch and feel and taste all these varieties of fruit trees that the missionaries brought in the late 1600s. In the process of preparing this place, many archaeological studies were done. It turns out this soil that we're standing here right now, here in the floodplain of the Santa Cruz River, has a history of more than 4,000 years of continuous agriculture. So we also decided to put a sample of that garden, so we call it the pre-contact garden. What were Tohono O'odham people growing here prior to European arrival? Then we have a garden called the post-contact. What Native Americans like the Tohono O'odham started growing and planting after the Europeans arrived. At the same time, we have cultures like the Chinese culture, that in the late 1800s, there was quite a bit of influx of Chinese people coming to this region, and they left their footprint as well. So just thinking about the concept of growing food and how people have been growing their own food for thousands of years, and this is an example where you can come and experience that and not only enjoy the greenery, enjoy the flowers, the fruits, but you are immersing yourself in a period that is long gone. And we're trying to bring it back, not only in a way that you can see it, but a way you can taste it. So it's a way of tasting history.
Over here, and start.
The big flour tortillas are emblematic of Sonora. When Father Kino came into this Pimeria Alta, he brought wheat seeds and beef cattle, and it is no coincidence that the regional diet is made up of wheat and beef.
I was born in Sonora. My mother showed me and my sisters make tortillas when I have 8 years. Mexican food and ingredients on the first time is tortillas. The flour is more important. Next is lard and water and salt. Qué bien está esta. I make menudo, carne con chile, rice, beans, nopalitos, and tortillas.
Menudo is beef tripe cooked with hominy and broth. Nopalito, it's a pad of a particular kind of prickly pear. Refritos are mashed up beans which have been fried up again. And of course, I have to notice that it's the beans that put the gas in the gastronomy.